Well, I got to tell you, the Chicago Sky are one of the worst basketball teams I've ever seen. And today, their coach literally just waved the white flag. He quit. He literally just said, Phoenix Mercury, destroy us even more than you're destroying.
Angel Reese, number 13 on the list, 173,000 votes.
Angel Reese hits a three, starts to get in a rhythm. One shot.
She was kind of anonymous. She had a couple of okay defensive plays which kind of pushed out on Copper and stuff. She was just anonymous.
And today, Tyler Marsh had to sit Angel Reese down to remind her, you ain't all that, dog.
Angel Reese put up 9 points, had 2 assists, 2...
What you're about to hear will destroy Angel Reese's career reputation forever. This is not clickbait. This is the brutal truth that the WNBA doesn't want you to know. Caitlin Clark just exposed Angel Reese in the most savage way possible, and the internet is going absolutely insane. While Reese was posting fashion pics and begging for all-star votes, Clark dropped a nuclear bomb performance that left Angel looking like she doesn't even belong in the same league.
Take us through the flagrant foul from your perspective, just what you saw in that play, what happened.
Basketball play, refs got it right. No more.
The tweets are ruthless, and they're all true. Angel Reese now has more rebounds than points in her career, 526 PTS, 532 REB. Brick Center just ended her entire career with one tweet. Angel Reese did all this before the game just to drop 4 points and lose by 30 to a Fever team with no Caitlin Clark.
I missed you, Stage. Hold on, one second. Couple more.
Hater Report didn't hold back. And here's the most contrary question that's breaking Twitter right now. Is an Angel Reese the biggest bust in WNBA history, or just the most overrated player of all time? Drop your answer in the comments below. Team bust or team overrated? This is about to get gully, and Angel Reese brought this on herself.
Let's go. Oh my God, this team is garbage. Golly. Man, Angel Reese with a triple single. 9 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. She was a minus 25.
Angel Reese, part 43. Let's get up. National TV stinker. Uh-oh. Temper tantrum. Bang! She only took 1 shot in the game. It's because her teammates refused to give her the ball. On the bright side, at least she has a podcast. Am I right? Bang! Sure, just take your sweet old time getting back on D, huh? I know where to be. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Look at that. Team player. Put her to the All-Star game.
Let's start where this story really begins, with Caitlin Clark absolutely destroying Angel Reese on the biggest stage. While social media tried to paint these two as equals, the court has told a very different story. Caitlin Clark secured her 3rd career triple-double in a blowout that gave the WNBA its biggest regular season TV audience since 2000. But here's the kicker. Angel Reese couldn't even show up for the moment. In their most recent matchup, Reese posted a pathetic 4 points on 2-7 shooting, while Clark's Fever demolished the Sky 79-52.
Rebounds.
Angel Reese with a triple single, 9 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds.
Maybe haters pay, I guess. Haters pay, but I mean, if she misses a layup, it goes viral. If she hits a 3 to cut the lead, then...
But the destruction goes deeper. Remember their college days? After Reese's infamous "you can't see me" gesture in the 2023 championship, Clark got her revenge in the Elite Eight, dropping 41 points and 12 assists in a masterful 94-87 victory that sent Reese home in tears. The internet hasn't forgotten, and neither have we. From @BrickCenter, Angel Reese now has more rebounds than points in her career, 526 PTS, 532 REBI. Imagine being so bad at basketball that you can't even outscore your own rebounding numbers. Now let's talk about rock bottom. Last week's game against the Phoenix Mercury wasn't just a loss, It was a surrender that will go down in WNBA infamy. Reese is coming off arguably her worst game of the season in a blowout loss to Phoenix on Saturday, finishing with only 2 rebounds, even though she's leading the league in that category, 10.9.
These fans are pissed. I mean, seriously, the Sky's on national TV and to say they're getting worked is an understatement. Angel Reese hits a 3, starts to get in a rhythm.
But here's where it gets truly embarrassing. Coach Tyler Marsh, a man who won back-to-back championships in Las Vegas, literally gave up on his team in the 3rd quarter. Down by 25 points, he pulled Angel Reese and the entire starting lineup, essentially telling the world, "We quit." This wasn't strategy, this was survival. Marsh looked like a man fleeing a burning building, and honestly, who could blame him? When your supposed star player records a triple single with 9 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds, what else can you do? The Mercury shot 56.5% from the field while Chicago collapsed with 21 turnovers. It wasn't basketball. It was a public execution on national television.
This team stinks. Angel Reese not even in top 10 in all-star voting. This team stinks. A triple single, and y'all was out there ranting and raving, talking about her all-star. She should be an all-star. Like, man, come on, bro. Come on, man. This team is
9 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds, and Angel Reese was a team worst -25. To put that in perspective, she was so bad that her team performed 25 points worse when she was on the court. The internet had no mercy. From @haterreport_, Angel Reese did all this before the game just to drop 4 points and lose by 30 to a Fever team with no Caitlin Clark. And at Global Sports B1 delivered the killing blow. Angel Reese said people watch the WNBA to see her play. Today is perfect example of why people don't watch the WNBA at all. At Cool simply posted, Angel Reese supporters, with crying emojis. Sometimes, the simplest reactions cut the deepest. Now let's discuss the elephant in the room, Angel Reese's historically bad shooting. Reese is 5 for 22 from the floor overall and only 4 for 17 from within 5 feet, or 23.5% in the 0-2 start. Think about that. She's missing 76.5% of her shots from point-blank range. You'd have better luck blindfolded. But here's where it gets truly embarrassing. Social media invented a hilarious new WNBA stat just for Angel Reese called me-bounds, when she misses a shot and then rebounds her own miss. That's right, folks. They created a new statistic specifically to track how often Angel Reese boosts her rebound numbers by missing layup.
Audience.
Chicago Sky is more like Chicago, why are you on TV? Like, they're an embarrassment, bro. There's a reason why the Indiana Fever are on TV all the time, because they actually have a good product, when they have a good game, even a bad game, they're still actually fun to watch. This is horrible. Chicago Sky is an embarrassment, bro. The WNBA definitely screwed up having this game as a national televised game. They screwed up.
She averages more rebounds than points, 10 ppg, due in large part to her poor shooting percentage, 31%. When your rebounding average is artificially inflated by your own terrible shooting, that's not dominance, that's deception. Tyler Marsh, the coach who went from championship winner to looking like he's updating his resume on the sideline. The Chicago Sky may have to work through chemistry problems just 2 games into the 2025 season. During Thursday night's game against the New York Liberty, all-star forward Angel Reese failed to make a single shot despite being on the floor for 28 minutes.
It was a clinic.
I don't know what's wrong with them. But, like, they could lose this game by 40. Like, I don't know. I don't know what is wrong with this team. Because today it wasn't even, I don't even think that this was an effort thing. Like, I don't even think this was an effort problem. But at the end of the day, like,
Picture this. Your franchise player plays 28 minutes and doesn't make a single shot. Not one. And according to reports, there was a moment where she refused to even participate in team plays. Marsh was brought in to develop Reese and build a contender. Instead, he's overseeing a masterclass in basketball futility. The look in his eyes during that Phoenix blowout wasn't coaching. It was crisis management with a clipboard. This is a man who's asking himself, how did I go from championship rings to whatever this disaster is?
In a game where her team lost by 21, she was a team leading a minus 25. We still trying to post up in 2025. Spread it out like butter. Butter pecan. Bang! Only had 2 rebounds, and you're about to witness one of them. How about that? Athlete. Bang! ESPN graphic, by the way. We're on a generational run. Bang! In your first shot 6 minutes into the third quarter. I don't care if it went in. Disgusting. How about it? Bang! Give it to her. This is a nice first-team all-cardio performance. She got her 10K steps in. Ole! 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 Angel, get back on defense! Bang!
But perhaps the most infuriating part of this entire saga is Angel Reese's complete disconnect from reality. After posting one of the worst performances in WNBA history, she stepped to the microphone and delivered what can only be described as a TED Talk on alternate reality. I don't complain, I just work, she said after going 0 for 8 from the field in another game. I come in every day and work. I know my teammates trust me. Trust you to do what, Angel? Miss more layups? Pad your stats with your own rebounds? She's shooting 30.9% from the field, but somehow thinks she's on the verge of a breakout. This isn't confidence, this is delusion with a championship ring from college. There's a difference between believing in yourself and living in a fantasy world where triple singles are something to be proud of. Here's the brutal truth that nobody wants to say out loud. The Chicago Sky are an embarrassment to professional basketball, and Angel Reese is the face of that embarrassment.
Delusion with a side of stat padding.
Angel Reese got completely exposed today, man. Y'all see how she only took 1 shot today versus the Mercury and only had 2 rebounds? This goes to show she can't get all those rebounds without taking hella shots, getting her own misses, man. You've been completely exposed today, bricklaying sloth. Completely. When you ain't taking all these shots and missing all these goddamn layups and shit, you can't get your rebounds. So your rebounds go down because no missed shots, no rebounds.
While Chicago has a 2-4 record, these 2 wins came in their 2 most recent games, both of which were against a Dallas Wings squad that might be hard-pressed to win 10 contests this season. Even their wins are hollow. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark continues to break records and sell jerseys. Caitlin Clark owns the WNBA's best-selling jersey, not just among rookies, but league-wide. Angel Reese ranked No. 4 in April 2025. The numbers don't lie, the tape doesn't lie, and the scoreboard certainly doesn't lie. While one player is revolutionizing women's basketball, the other is becoming a cautionary tale about what happens when college hype meets professional reality. Chicago Sky fans, you deserve better. Angel Reese, the basketball world is watching, and right now, we're all wondering when you'll finally show up to play. That's our report. The truth isn't always pretty, but it's always necessary.